Illuminati, how are you nigga slaves? The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. The heart of a man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Righteous lips are the delight of a king, and he loves him who speaks what is right. A king's wrath is a messenger of death, and a wise man will appease it. A king's wrath is a messenger of death. A king's wrath is a messenger of death, and a wise man will appease it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to open y'all's mind, and we are trying to get you to think outside the box. Ladies and gentlemen, this is niggalese training. This is niggalese training. Black Americans, you are God's holy special race of people. God exalts the humble, but humbles the proud. You niggas are in a awkward predicament. You niggas is humble and proud at the same goddamn time. Well, God is going to exalt you off the backs. The answer to this riddle is God is going to exalt you off the backs of his enemies. And you was going to look like Tommy. Look, what? Go watch the Butterfly Effect. What we doing is little Ashton Kutcher kissed Tommy's sister. And we is doing what Tommy did. And we is beating the shit out of somebody and staring at you niggas like this. Okay? Righteous lips are the delight of a king, and he loves him who speaks what is right. Ladies and gentlemen, this prayer, this right here, is the Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Would you believe that is one of the main reasons Satan, God ain't nowhere near me. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Ladies and gentlemen, there is traps in this Bible. Think about this. The Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't say this. And we don't care. It's kind of like, fuck how you feel. If you are wicked, you are possessed by Jesus Christ. Is he alive? But, like the Bible says, the Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. But yet again, parallel to that saying, look, parallel, right across, you got the Lord is far from the wicked, but he hears the prayer of the righteous. Parallel to that, you got the heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. And by the way, here you go, Nick. Mick does his very best to not be persuasive, because he feels like persuasiveness is evil. And yes, it can be. But the heart of the wise makes his speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to his lips. What that means is, Nike, what that means is, business owners, what that means is, commercials is perfectly fine. But you establish yourself in righteousness. Establish your business in integrity. Because when people know that the business world is liars, they ain't gonna be searching. They're gonna search for who got their back. And we are going to create a competitive market in America. There's nothing wrong with a competitive market. But it will be established in integrity. We're going to say again. The heart of the wise makes his speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to his lips. If politicians were genuinely, truly honest, there would be nothing wrong. There would be nothing wrong with adding persuasiveness to honesty. The heart of the wise makes his speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to his lips. There is nothing wrong with adding persuasiveness to honesty, but integrity comes first. Righteousness comes first. Honesty comes first. The truth comes first. Once you got step one, kind of like how Calvin Candy said. Now the first, second, and third thing is a nigga who wins fights. The first, second, and third thing is honesty. The first, second, and third thing is integrity. The first, second, and third thing is righteousness. And after you got that, and you know you got that, then you can add persuasiveness to your lips. But the most important thing is a nigga that can win fights. The most important thing is that you maintain your integrity and you maintain your honesty. And then you don't have to go through all this trouble to hide your wickedness. You don't have to go through all this trouble to hide your dishonesty. You is honest. Establish your first, second, and third. Establish within yourself. Maintain your integrity at all times. And then add persuasiveness. Chick-fil-A is very persuasive. And yet again, they got the most, they chicken prices out goddamn outrageous. They chicken prices out goddamn outrageous. That is because they have the Lord's favor.